Have you ever felt like your energy is fading faster than it used to? Maybe you're finding it harder to get out of bed in the mornings, or perhaps you notice that your knees aren't as strong as they once were. It's something many of us experience as we age, and it can feel discouraging at times. But here's the good news, it doesn't have to be this way. Staying independent and feeling energetic after 70 is entirely possible. It's all about taking small, simple steps to keep your body moving and your mind sharp. No, you don't need to join a gym or start doing complex workouts. What you do need is a few simple exercises that can help you maintain your strength, balance, and flexibility. In today's video, we're going to explore 5 exercises that will help you stay independent, strong, and active without the need for fancy equipment or a gym membership. These are exercises that you can do in the comfort of your own home, and I promise you, they are easy to start and will make a huge difference over time. So, let's dive into the first exercise. The first exercise is one that we often overlook, but it's essential for keeping our legs strong and our balance steady. It's called the chair squat. Now, I know what you might be thinking, squats sound complicated. But don't worry. The chair squat is a beginner-friendly version that anyone can do. To do a chair squat, simply sit on a sturdy chair with your feet about hip-width apart. Now, without using your hands, stand up and then sit back down slowly. Try to do this 10 times. The movement might feel a little challenging at first, but don't be discouraged. The key is to go slowly and focus on using your leg muscles to push you up and control your descent back into the chair. This exercise works wonders for strengthening your legs, especially your quads, which are so important for maintaining mobility as we age. But why are chair squats so important? Well, as we get older, our muscles naturally lose some of their strength. This can make everyday tasks like getting up from a chair, climbing stairs, or even walking much more difficult. By doing chair squats regularly, you're reinforcing those muscles and keeping them strong, which means you'll have an easier time doing these activities. Next up, let's talk about the wall push-up. You might be familiar with push-ups from your younger years, but if you're not quite up for doing them on the floor anymore, a wall push-up is a great modification. It's a fantastic way to work your upper body without putting too much strain on your shoulders or wrists. To do a wall push-up, stand about an arm's length away from a wall. Place your hands flat against the wall at shoulder height, and then slowly lower your body toward the wall by bending your elbows. Push yourself back up to the starting position. Do this 10 times. You'll be amazed at how much this simple movement works your chest, arms, and shoulders. Why is this important? As we get older, we often lose strength in our upper body, which can make it harder to perform tasks like lifting groceries, pushing doors open, or even reaching overhead. Wall push-ups help combat that by strengthening your arms and chest, so you can continue to do these everyday activities with ease. Now that we've covered the chair squat and the wall push-up, I want to emphasize that it's not about pushing yourself too hard. Start slow, listen to your body, and gradually increase the number of repetitions as you feel stronger. These exercises are meant to be a gentle way to keep your muscles in shape, and they don't require any fancy equipment or complicated moves. You might even be surprised by how much more stable and energetic you feel after just a few weeks of doing these exercises. But there's more. Let's move on to the next exercise that will help improve your flexibility and balance. Before we dive into that, though, I want you to take a moment and think about how these small changes like adding a few simple exercises to your routine can really enhance your life. It's easy to get caught up in the feeling that age automatically means slowing down, but the truth is, with the right habits, you can continue to live an active, vibrant life well into your 70s and beyond. So, hang tight, because we're just getting started. Now, let's talk about the next exercise that will help you stay strong and independent, one that will work wonders for your flexibility and coordination. Let's continue in the next part, where we'll cover this exercise and the final 2 that will complete this simple, no gym routine. Now that we've covered the chair squat and the wall push-up, let's move on to an exercise that's all about improving your flexibility and coordination, something that becomes even more important as we age. This next exercise is called the standing leg lift. It's a fantastic way to not only strengthen your legs but also work on your balance, which is key to preventing falls. To do the standing leg lift, stand tall with your feet hip width apart, and hold onto the back of a sturdy chair or countertop for support. Slowly lift one leg straight out in front of you, keeping it parallel to the floor, and hold for a count of 5. Lower it back down slowly and repeat with the other leg. Aim for 10 lifts on each side. At first, it might feel a little tricky to keep your balance, and that's completely normal. You might even feel a bit wobbly, but that's part of the process. Over time, this exercise helps to build both strength and stability in your legs and core. The more you practice, the steadier you'll become, and the stronger your muscles will get. Plus, it's a great way to stretch out your hips, which can get stiff with age. Why is this so important? Our balance naturally declines as we get older, and that can increase the risk of falls. But by doing exercises like the standing leg lift, you're training your muscles to work together and improve coordination, which means you're less likely to lose your balance in everyday situations. Whether you're walking across the room or getting up from the couch, better balance can make all the difference. Now, let's move on to an exercise that's incredibly simple but incredibly effective for improving your overall posture and strengthening your back. It's called the seated row. This one may sound a bit intimidating at first, but don't worry, it's actually very easy to do, and you can do it sitting down, which makes it super accessible. To do the seated row, you'll need a resistance band. If you don't have one, no worries. You can still do a similar movement without one, but the band helps add some extra resistance, making the exercise even more effective. Sit on a sturdy chair, and place the resistance band around the feet, holding each end of the band in your hands. With your arms extended straight in front of you, gently pull the band toward you by bending your elbows, bringing your hands to your sides as if you're rowing a boat. Keep your chest open and your back straight as you pull. Slowly release and repeat for 10 to 12 repetitions. If you don't have a resistance band, you can simply mimic the same motion with your arms, bringing your elbows back and squeezing your shoulder blades together. This works the same muscles your upper back, shoulders, and arms. It may seem like a small movement, but it's extremely effective for strengthening the muscles in your upper back, which helps support your posture. Good posture is one of those things we often take for granted, but it plays a huge role in how we feel and move every day. When your posture is strong, it helps reduce strain on your spine, neck, and shoulders. It also keeps you standing tall and confident, which is something we all want to maintain as we age. Plus, having a strong back supports your overall mobility, which means you'll feel more comfortable bending, reaching, or lifting things. So, to sum it up, standing leg lifts and seated rows are two wonderful exercises that work on balance, flexibility, and strength, all while being incredibly easy to do at home. They are great for your core and upper body, and the best part is you don't need any fancy equipment or a gym membership to get started. As we've seen, small movements like these can have a huge impact on your overall health. But I know you might be thinking, how do I know if these exercises are enough? Well, remember that staying active isn't just about doing a lot of exercises, it's about being consistent with the little things. The more you integrate these simple movements into your daily routine, the stronger and more independent you'll feel. We've covered 3 exercises so far, but there's one more that I want to share with you. This last exercise is so important for not only your body but also your mind. It's going to help you improve your balance even further, and the best part is, you can do it almost anywhere. But before we get to that, let's take a moment to reflect on how you're already feeling after trying these exercises for just a short time. By making a commitment to these simple routines, you've already taken a significant step toward maintaining your independence. Now, let's wrap things up with the last exercise, one that'll leave you feeling even more confident and stable in your everyday life. Let's dive into that next. Alright, we've already covered 3 simple exercises that will help keep your body strong and your balance steady: chair squats, wall push-ups, and standing leg lifts. And we've talked about how these small but powerful movements can have a huge impact on your ability to stay independent and energetic as you age. Now, it's time for the final exercise, one that's going to help you improve your stability even more and give your body a little extra boost. This next exercise is called the heel-to-toe walk, and it's a fantastic way to improve both your balance and coordination. You might be wondering, how can walking in a straight line be considered exercise? Well, the truth is, this simple movement works wonders for your posture and your sense of stability, which is exactly what you need to stay independent. To do the heel-to-toe walk, find a clear path in your home, like a hallway or a room with enough space. Stand tall with your feet together. Now, take a step forward with your right foot, making sure that your heel touches the toes of your left foot as you step. Then, bring your left foot forward, making sure your left heel touches the toes of your right foot. Continue walking in this manner, focusing on making each step as controlled as possible. Try to walk for about 10 steps, then turn around and do it again. This exercise is excellent for improving your balance because it challenges your body to stay steady while performing a very natural motion walking. The key is to keep your core engaged and your posture upright. As you continue to practice the heel-to-toe walk, you'll notice that it helps strengthen the muscles in your legs and feet, while also giving your brain a bit of a workout by forcing you to focus on maintaining your balance. The more you practice, the better your coordination and stability will become. And remember, balance is something we'll lose gradually as we age, so it's essential to make exercises like this a regular part of your routine. The heel-to-toe walk also mimics real-life movements, like walking on uneven surfaces or stepping over obstacles. So, you're training your body to respond quickly and efficiently in real-world situations, which can help you avoid falls and injuries. Now that we've gone through all 5 exercises: chair squats, wall push ups, standing leg lifts, seated rows, and the heel-to-toe walk, I want to leave you with a few final thoughts. The most important thing to remember is that consistency is key. It's not about pushing yourself too hard or trying to do all 5 exercises at once. Start slow, and as you get stronger, you can gradually increase the number of repetitions or the duration of each exercise. Also, don't forget to listen to your body. If any of these exercises feel too difficult at first, it's okay to modify them to suit your level. For example, you can start with fewer repetitions and work your way up, or use a wall for support if you need it. The goal is to make progress, not to push yourself to exhaustion. And remember, these exercises aren't just about staying physically strong, they are about keeping your independence, your confidence, and your ability to enjoy the activities you love. Whether it's walking through the park, getting up from your favorite chair, or picking up groceries, staying active and keeping your muscles strong will help you continue to do those things with ease. I want to encourage you to take a moment and think about how these small changes can add up over time. By committing to just a few minutes of exercise every day, you're investing in your long-term health and well-being. The more you take care of your body now, the better you'll feel as you get older. And don't forget, your health is in your hands. It's never too late to start making positive changes, and every step you take toward a healthier lifestyle brings you one step closer to living a vibrant, independent life. So, what are you waiting for? Give these exercises a try, and see how quickly you start feeling stronger, more energized, and more confident. I promise, you'll be amazed at the difference just a few minutes a day can make. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips on staying healthy and active as you age. Here's to living your best life at any age, strong, independent, and full of energy. You've got this.